would describe Origen as operating at the intersection of product development and early stage startup execution. And what I mean by that is you have a lot of founders who have the idea and the vision and the funding, but there's quite a large gap between that and actually having a product that is scalable and generating revenue. And that's the gap that we try to solve. We do this by having product designers, product strategists, UI UX designers, software developers, in-house testers, everything that you need to go from an idea to an MVP that's quickly in the market, and then help you scale that into a product that's actually going to help you raise capital in whatever way you need.
I'm Michaela Bezednote. I am lead UI UX designer at Origen Software. At Origen, we're all about helping startups bring their visions to life in a way that is both practical and meaningful. We work with founders, often from the very early stages, to make sure that we're aligning with their vision. We also love getting involved in startup spaces and programs to offer mentorship support and help where it's needed. Basically, it's all about making something that works and that actually makes a difference to people's lives and connects with their audience. South Africa has a lot of unique challenges, whether it's limited access or infrastructure gaps, that actually push us into creating equally unique and innovative solutions to those issues. And there's also an incredible energy about South African founders, a willingness to think differently, so solve for local realities as opposed to global realities, and also build things that make a difference to the lives of all of us in South Africa. So basically, we're not just copy pasting global templates, we're building our own, and I think that's really powerful.
We believe in working with founders who execute. And fundamentally, the Startup Club seems to be attracting founders like that in the country. There's a very large gap between someone who has an idea and is excited about all the endless opportunities in front of them, and someone that's wanting to get to the destination of, I have a company, it's building revenue, I have users, I have a team. I think there are very few people that are willing to go on the journey and actually execute from idea to that destination. The Startup Club somehow is finding all of these people, engaging with all of these people. So we want to work with the Startup Club to be able to work with these people and help these founders go from an idea to an actual product. I think on a more personal note, and speaking on behalf of myself, but also largely the Origen team, I remember being 14 years old and watching TechCrunch Cribs, interviewing all of the crazy startups at the time, the Slacks and the Code Academies of the world, and going around their offices and just seeing the enthusiasm that all of these people had for building a startup and being in that ecosystem. And I never really saw something like that replicated in South Africa until Startup Club came along. And it was a no-brainer that I wanted to be involved in any way that I could. Initially, I was a member, so to now be a partner and be able to help facilitate that and grow and work with all of these people that share that exact same energy, it's something that I'm so incredibly grateful and appreciative of, and I'm just excited to see what is going to be our next Slack or our Code Academy, and how can we get involved and help the Startup Club realize that, but also those individual founders and teams realize that.
The South African startup space is really unique, and there's so many opportunities, so much potential, and we're really excited to be a part of shaping that. If you're a startup or a founder and want to take your product to the next level, Origen would love to come along on that journey with you.
Origen Software is so much more than a dev agency. They're true technical partners to pioneer founders. From early stage startups to enterprise giants, they've helped bring some of South Africa's most ambitious digital products to life. At Startup Club, we're proud to partner with Origen to help founders go further, faster. To learn more, visit origen.software.